Welcome. My name is Darryl Nagel and I'm the founder of methodandmadness.org. We are specialist educators in the financial markets. I started trading and investing in the markets in 1986 and still actively trade and invest today. After I retired as a corporate lawyer for a major Australian bank in 2003, I was approached by an Australian education company to teach traders how to trade. I've continued as a teacher and coach in trading the financial markets up to the present time. I also lecture in subjects of interest to trustees of Australian self-managed super funds. For several years I was a guest panellist on the Sky Business Channel as a specialist technical analyst. I attained a Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Sydney, majoring in psychology. I have also been a lecturer and tutor at the University of Western Sydney, and I have ASIC recognised RG146 qualifications in the major trading instruments, including derivatives. Now, for the first time, the unique and revolutionary mathematical trading methods of Method and Madness are available to the public. For several years, we've taught these mathematical trading methods to a private group of traders and investors. Our methodologies are based on simple mathematical principles, the same principles used by consistently successful international businesses. Beginners and experienced traders alike benefit from the education programs provided by Method and Madness, a specialist education business. Our Trading Tactics Workshop is presented live. It consists of 8 modules delivered over 2 years. And I'll just go through the topics that are covered by each module. So module 1, we discover the main barriers to success. All traders have barriers, and we go through the list of barriers in live with each of the traders in the trading workshop. We also look at the need for certainty. I think we've got in our DNA a demand for certainty, and that's what we typically look for in the markets. And so we ask the question, what aspect of our trading is certain? Now, there are some things which are certain, but as we all know, we are never certain of the outcome of any trade. In module 2, we have an introduction to the concept of probability. And in this module, we discover which consistently successful international businesses utilise probability and how they use it. I find this is the best way of us understanding the concept of probability, because we're not really taught about probability at school, and we don't really use it in our life. We are really looking at certainty all the time. So we're not taught to think about probability, and I think our difficulty is that when we look at the word probability, we're really substituting the word certainty. So we will also discover why we do not need to know the results of any one trade. I mean, it's usual, obviously, when you go into a trade that you want that to be a winner. You don't want it to be a loser, but we'll be able to show you where you don't have to worry about that, really and truly. It is okay not to worry about the result of any one trade. In module 3, we have an introduction to the concept of an edge. And really, what an edge is a simple mathematical advantage. And we'll also discover how casinos gain an edge. That can be very important for us. So the essential simple mathematics, which is rarely taught that is essential for a trader's edge, is handled in module 3. And this mathematical principle is really the antidote to the gambler's fallacy. Because we often think, for example, that if you had, say, tossing a coin, and if you tossed it 10 times, you'd expect it to come up 5 times, heads, for example. But what if it doesn't? And it's the same with trading. What if you had 3 or 5 or 6 losses in a row? Is that going to deter you from proceeding? So we'll be able to show you how you just can give up the worry about outcome of any one trade. In module 4, we talk about why gaining an edge is really, really important. And we will also go through creating a written trading plan so that graduates will leave the workshop with their own unique trading plan, because I believe that each trader has a unique trading plan. There's not just one plan that will cover everybody. I don't believe in that. I think you've got to have your own unique trading plan because you're unique. It's the way you trade, your lifestyle, what it is that you're able to trade during the day or night. We also look at creating a risk management plan. Now, risk management is really the most important part of trading. Not the reward, ironically, it's the risk. And so we will go through a risk management plan so that the one certainty that you will have is what is the risk on any one trade. You won't know the outcome, I believe, but as long as you've got that risk under control, then you're really aiming to be now a very successful trader. From that concept of risk management, we look at position sizing. We were able to work out mathematically correct principles of position sizing. This is very important as far as risk is concerned. And then finally in Module 4, we look at backtesting. Backtesting your trading plan to see whether or not you do have an edge. Then in Module 5, we look at a very important concept, and that is the role of emotions. Some educators say that the role of emotions is about 80% of trading. I'm not sure what the percentage is, but I think as a trader I know that I have emotions all the time, but I do know how to deal with them. See, having emotions is just a natural and normal thing. I don't believe that we have to manage our emotions at all, because I believe that if you manage your emotions, what are we going to get? More emotions. So we have an alternative to the study of the psychology of trading, and it's mathematically based. Then in Module 6, we look at two concepts, mathematical concepts, but we do simplify them. And the two concepts is the chaos theory and Bayes' theorem. And so they might look a bit challenging at first, but for example, I don't know how an internal combustion engine works for a car, but I can drive a car. If it's an electric car, I don't understand electricity, but I don't have to know. So with all of these mathematical principles that we will talk about, you don't have to worry about any complexity, because we make it ultra, ultra simple. And then in Module 7, we talk about an M&M revolution in changing the language within the whole of the financial markets. And this is one of the key aspects, I believe, in becoming truly a completely confident trader, because I believe that the language used in the whole of the financial world actually sabotages us as traders. And just to give you a bit of a heads up, the words winning and losing in itself can undermine us, because we'll be able to show you that there are no winning trades or losing trades, there are just trades. And so we don't need to give them a label which actually doesn't help us at all. Then in Module 8, we will be discussing actual trading strategies. So we'll go through a couple of trading strategies that I use myself, and I'll be able to show you how I use them, and we'll have the charts and going through all of the position sizing with them. Next, we'll be looking at the practical application of the principles. Of course, for me, trading is not intellectual, it's experiential. For example, how did you learn to drive a car? Did you go to a seminar? Did you go to a workshop? Did you look at a webinar? No. You learn to drive by actually driving. And so in Module 8, we will be emphasising how important it is to actually trade. And so we'll give you some ideas as to how you can make a habit of the various aspects that you need to take in trading, just like you do with driving. Then we'll do with an introduction to our M&M coaching program. So it's not compulsory, but for those who might like to have one-on-one coaching, we offer that. I have done coaching over the years and I thoroughly enjoy it. We just do it one-to-one. So I only take about 10 people at a time, no more than that, to be able to give them one-on-one assistance as a coach. I believe in coaching. I think it helps a lot of people, but some people prefer to do it themselves. And then finally, an introduction to the M&M Trader community. So graduates from our program are invited to join our community, and in that way you'll be able to work with like-minded traders to be able to assist you in your journey. So our Trading Tactics workshop is presented live. It consists, as I said, of 8 modules and typically delivered over 2 days. By the end of this workshop, you will have the tools necessary to enable you to gain the skills to trade with complete confidence and to overcome the challenges which all traders face. At our workshop, you'll gain access to our unique and revolutionary methods, which are based on simple mathematics. Our methodologies, based on simple probability mathematics, will provide you with a different understanding of how to think and trade the markets so that you gain an edge in your trading. So you'll learn what it truly means when you are trading high probability trades. Because when you hear that term, this is a high probability trade, what does that really mean to you? I believe for most traders, they think it's high certainty. No, it isn't. Again, you'll discover the one simple reason why traders who have an edge are still not consistently profitable. The simple reason is rarely, if ever, taught, and it is an important concept. Challenging emotions affect most traders. Some traders gain assistance by studying the various branches of the psychology of trading. We take a completely different approach. So we recommend that you embrace your emotions and use them to your advantage. Discover what your emotions can do to assist you to attain a probability mindset. The probability mindset concept is used by consistently successful international businesses. Now, we have a team of active traders with decades of experience in trading. So all you need to do is to go to the events tab on our website at methodandmadness.org to enrol for the next workshop at a time that's suitable to you. Remember, you can always repeat the workshop for no additional education fee. It's just only subject to the allocation of available spaces, because we do limit the number of spaces available in our workshops so that we have no more than 20, that's our maximum, but typically we're happy with 10 people so that we can give individual attention. Our focus is to assist you to become a completely confident trader. Thank you.